Ba-ding! Hey guys, it's Marcus Stewart here, and here's what I'm playing. Minecraft Dungeons, the new Minecraft meets dungeon crawling kind of Diablo game that came out this past Tuesday, May 26th. I've been playing the last couple days. I'm about to finish up and just decided I wanted to show it off for a bit. So yeah, there's my little character there. He's got a little armor there, a knight, sword. He's well protected against the harsh realities of this blocky polygonal world. And we're just going to jump into a game here. So yeah, like I said, I've been playing this with a friend actually the last couple days. We're actually very close to finishing it. I think we have 1 or 2 stages left. Not a very long game. You could finish it in one sitting, honestly, probably in 5-6 hours, something like that. But here's where you start. This is your little camp here. It's kind of where you come back to in between missions. You can pick a new stage from there, of course. You got your blacksmith who does smithy things, as well as a wandering trader who is, you know, for a wandering trader, doesn't really go anywhere. He just kind of stays right here. So honestly, you should probably cut that first part of his name out. But yeah, so the game is pretty simple. You go around to dungeons, you cut things down, you collect some loot, and then you come back here. And I'm really not paraphrasing. That's pretty much the gist of the game. It is not the deepest dungeon crawler. And of course, in a weird thing, the blacksmith and the wandering trader, they don't actually make you things or sell you specific items. You just buy random loot boxes from them. So, depending on what gear you want, kind of leaving it up to fate. So here's the world map. So let's see, I got this one next, Fiery Forge, and I guess we have 2 left to do. We got a coming soon here, kind of like DLC that's already planned. So we'll just jump into a random one real quick. Let's just do Creeper Woods, which is actually the first stage that you start with. As you see, there's different difficulty tiers for every level. It kind of starts you at what they consider the default, which can change the higher level you get, which is pretty much tied to your gear. Like, pretty much the better gear you get, the higher your level is, and then that changes the default difficulty throughout the game. Like, you know, it scales, or enemies scale to whatever your level is. So I'm at default 4. When the game started, I was like default 2. So what is default? You can play higher or lower if you want to get better gear. I'm gonna stick with 16 for now. So we're loading in, and yeah, I'd say I think the game so far, it's fine. Like, it plays fine. It looks nice. Like the Minecraft kind of look suits kind of an isometric dungeon crawler really well to me. There just isn't a ton to it, and as I'm a big fan of Diablo 3 and other dungeon crawlers in general, so I would say if you're looking for something that deep, like a Path of Exile, then this is not what this game is. It is very much the
By the Arch-Illager's decree,
oh yeah, this lady's talking. There's a story mode, or there's a story to this game. It is not really anything of note, so I'm just gonna skip past that. You're not missing anything, trust me. And yeah, here you go. So I got, if you're wondering what that ring is, it's an enchantment that's tied to my armor. I think it like burns enemies or something. But yeah, you go around here, you see little Minecraft enemies, and you hit them with your weapon a bunch, and you collect coins. And you can do that by yourself or with up to 3 other friends, so for a party of 4, either locally or online. Good quarantine game, I guess. It is satisfying to see them explode into loot boxes and stuff like that. Got an apple there, healing. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty bare bones game. Like, it is probably the bare minimum of what a isometric dungeon crawler needs to be. Like, you know, you collect loot, but you can't really, like, even in the menu, you can't, like, sort loot by types or anything like that. Like, I mean, you can, you know, there's tabs dividing them, but you can't, like, compare loot or do any of the kind of, like, in-depth loot stuff that you can do in something like a Diablo. You can't share loot with your friends. You can't even drop it once you pick it up. So if you're trying to build a specific type of class and your friends have the pieces needed, you're kind of out of luck. Which kind of does make it hard to, because all the drops are random and you can't just buy gear specifically at the stores, it does make it kind of challenging to build a specific loadout. Like if you want to be more of a tank or a mage, I guess, even though there's not really, at least from what I've encountered, there's no like magic spells, at least not as a main weapon. Like there are sub-items that have some magic abilities, but all the main weapons seem to be like melee focused. But everything's kind of left up to fate, and I've got a lot of arrows in me like I'm Boromir. So we gotta free this guy. He's cool now. But if nothing else, the game's cute. Which, I mean, it's kind of a prerequisite for Minecraft, is cuteness. Got some more, another chest there. The reason I'm probably getting so many drops, actually, is that, I'll show off the menu here, is that, whoops. I always get the start menu confused with the actual menu. So this is their inventory. I got a bunch of stuff. Honestly, I need to get rid of some of this. This is from my last play session with my friend. So every weapon and armor you can enchant with these like purple little enchantment stones. You see them up in the upper left corner. I have one free right now. So everything you can upgrade up to 3 times. So this sword is upgraded all the way. This increases the number of loot drops I get for killing people, which is why I'm getting so many drops, because I've got a 300% increased chance to do so. My armor, I can, this burns people, which is that little ring. So once I get 2 more, or at least 1 more enchantment, I can upgrade it to the 2nd tier to do more damage. And that's pretty much how you just make things better in this game, is that you collect these enchantment stones and you just keep upgrading the weapons that you like. However, the only way to get the enchantments back, like let's say you find like, let's say you get this thing and you want to use this instead of your sword, but you don't have any enchantments to make it better out of the gate. The only way to get enchantments back is that you have to destroy a piece of gear permanently, and then you'll get the enchantment stones that were on it, and you can add it to here. Which is a kind of an annoying thing, because it means you kind of have to commit to a piece of gear if you want it to be as good as possible. And then, but if you find something that you objectively just like better, but you don't want to grind for the stones, and to be fair, like stones aren't too they aren't too hard to come by, but they drop, I guess, rarely enough to where like you kind of want to upgrade stuff as far as you can immediately. Then you got to decide, like, okay, do I want to lose this sword forever to make this glaive better, or what? It's not like, again, not like Diablo, where, you know, you can remove sockets from weapons and just add it to anything without destroying the weapon itself. It's a weird kind of a commitment, especially for kind of a lighthearted game. It seems like this game's pretty laid back, that they would just let you swap enchantments on the fly, and really asking to make a real blood pact there with your stuff. So I've got I'm rocking a harp crossbow kind of shotgun, does like shotgun spread, also plays nice music. You can play TNT boxes to throw, and see that little radius there, blow them up. It's always satisfying. I would say the weirdest thing about this game, and I didn't follow this game super closely. I was aware of it, but I'm not even a big Minecraft fan, to be honest. Like, I don't really play a lot of Minecraft. I don't dislike Minecraft. I've just never really spent enough time with it to form a real opinion of it. Other than I think it's cool that it exists. But there's no real Minecrafty things in this game. Like, you can't build or destroy the terrain in any way, which I was actually surprised by. I was trying to hit like everything, like, oh, can I take a chunk out of this wall, or I can't even destroy the barrels that are laying around. This game is weirdly non-destructible. So if you wanted to like maybe carve your own paths to get somewhere, that is not what this game is, despite the Minecraft name. There are some, like, the only Minecraft elements that I know of that I've seen is like, you know, when your partners go down, you have like 30 seconds to heal them, and otherwise the nighttime starts to grow the longer that your partner's down, and then more enemies start to spawn, which is a Minecraft thing. Oh, jeez. And then, you know, creepers down there, they explode, which I think is I believe that's a normal creeper thing, so that's intact. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward dungeon crawler. I feel like they could have done a bit more with the Minecraft license. go. Look at that cow. Just had a cow, man. Oh, we got a wizard there. So he'll like protect other enemies with his little beam thing or enhance them in some way. We're not gonna let that happen. So yeah, I've got so you got like sub weapons down there. If you look at the menu on the bottom there, I have like button abilities tied to different buttons. So the shoes make me run faster if I hit X. I got this horn that kind of blows people away and is not very effective now that I look at it. Didn't really push them back as far as I thought it would. I just got it the last session I played, so I haven't used it till now. And then, oh, I could pick up two at the same time. I didn't know I could do that. And then I got this mushroom, if I hit B, that makes me stronger for a period of time, and is actually a really, really invaluable tool, especially for boss fights, which this game can actually get pretty challenging. I've played with a friend, and there were plenty of times where we both went down. So at least that's nice. Like you know, since the difficulty can be adjusted, you know, you can make it a more laid-back experience if you want, or you can make it harder if you play above the default. But at least there's flexibility with the difficulty. So if you're playing with, I don't know, like a younger player, like a kid or something like that, you know, you can play to their level. And I'd say this game overall, like, you know, this seems like the easy cop-out answer, but it's, you know, it seems like a good intro to dungeon crawling if you have a much younger player. Especially if they're already into Minecraft, you kind of got their foot in the door in terms of the license. There we go. The guy... Oh, I can't move. Well, he's dying because of my fire ring. I don't know what happened there. I was like stuck. I don't know if that was something they did or what. I could not move. Well, yeah, it's a solid game overall. I think it needs a lot more to really have any meat. Like, I definitely don't see myself, like, you know, replaying this game, like replaying levels to kind of grind for loot or anything like that. It's definitely does not have those kind of hooks to it. It's very much a, you play one, you move on. You know, decent thing to play with friends if you just want to bang something out in a couple hours, you know, and it's, you know, lighthearted, so if you need something to put a smile on your face, you know, Minecraft's always been great for that. Otherwise, you know, it just needs a lot more to make it even kind of come close to the engrossiveness of, like, and I just made that word up, engrossiveness. Is that a real word? I don't know. Somebody look it up. But to make it as addicting as a Diablo or Path of Exile or any other dungeon crawler, it just needs a lot more meat to its bones. But, you know, it's on Game Pass, so if you have that, you know, you can try it for quote-unquote free. Otherwise, it's also, you know, it's like $20 on Xbox, so it's not a steep investment. And it's also on the PC via the Windows Store, and I believe it's coming to Switch, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not there now, but I believe it's coming to Switch. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like that's accurate. But yeah, that's my quick look at Minecraft Dungeons. It's alright. It's kind of cute. If you want to bang something out in the afternoon, why not? Give it a shot. But I probably wouldn't pay for it, but if you got it on Game Pass, sure, why not? So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. You can also hit me up on my Twitter. I'm at MarcusStewart7. It's the number 7. You can also follow me on Twitch, Marcus Streams Games. I usually stream Tuesday and Thursday nights. Got a stream of Assassin's Creed Odyssey going on. And you can also check me my personal website, marcuswritesaboutgames.wordpress.com, for all my written game reviews as well as other written features. And until next time, guys, have a great one, and thanks for watching. Hey, if you're a Sailor Moon fan or love anime in general, be sure to check out a podcast by Moonlight. It's the podcast where I and co-host Jack Gardner watch every episode of Sailor Moon for the first time ever. We give a play-by-play breakdown of each episode, discuss and debate theories for where the show is headed, and most importantly, make a bunch of stupid jokes and idiotic observations for your listening pleasure. Every Wednesday, you can listen to a podcast by Moonlight on Spotify and Libsyn, as well as follow the official Twitter account at APB Moonlight to keep up with new content. Moon, Prism, Power, Makeup, and subscribe.